your season so far? What do you think you've been doing? How you think you've been doing?
As far as production level, not as much as I want it to be, but the level and growth and the confidence is definitely there. Like, as far as the weeks goes on, so my mental execution is going to be way better.
As far as a team, and I guess the unit, I know it encompasses a couple different positions, but just the pass rush so far for you guys, just how do you feel like you guys have done, and I guess maybe where do you feel like you need to improve, so to speak?
I feel we're definitely affecting the quarterback in most games, but we can rush better.
After week 1, Coach Reeves talked about if we wanted to see you guys crush the pocket more. Do you feel like you guys have gotten better at that, or are there still things that you guys want to do better in that area?
Yes, but we also have to notice our opponent if he's a scrambler. So we're just going off our scheme and what our coach tells us to do.
Is it talk about your role? I mean, you and Jalen dropping into coverage a little more, playing a little more true linebacker as well as the buck. Just talk about how do you feel about that and how you feel it's going.
I feel like it's definitely opened us up to be more versatile, and it's also helping us just to be better players and not only being pass rushers, but also just being versatile, basically.
Is that new to you? Like playing a little bit of zone coverage and stuff like that?
Yes, sir, it is. It's also a big adjustment. It's also been a little burden on my shoulders, for it, but it's also allowing me just to be more versatile and get stronger in my weakness.
Having to deal with New Mexico's quarterback last week, pretty mobile guy, and then this week you got another mobile guy quarterback against Arkansas. Just what's it like to game plan for that sort of thing, but also how much of a benefit maybe is there to playing mobile quarterbacks back to back this early in the season and just kind of having to deal with that challenge early?
It's also I take it as a strength because it also challenged me to notice my opponents on my tackles, both tackles, and just to level up the rush and to plan my scheme. Just all that plays a part in the quarterback.
Is it a lot different playing football at Auburn than it is at Arkansas State?
Yes, sir. The atmosphere is very different.
Yeah.
The people, the fans, the coaches, pretty much nutrition, everything's pretty much different.
Yeah.
So it's also been a plus for me.
Do you have to work harder here? I mean, do they work you harder?
Yes. My workload is always going to be the same. I don't change up for the opponent. It's always going to be the same.
You mentioned nutrition. How much has that been emphasized here, and what kind of things have they done that's really helped you?
Coach Jones has helped me a lot with just knowing the amount of body mass I need to have, if I need to gain, if I need to lose. But as far as my body, I can throw on 10 pounds if I'm able to. So it's always a plus having my body frame. That helps.
Y'all have really stepped it up in the second half, the last couple of ball games. Just talk about the difference, what all was involved, and what did Coach Durkin, what kind of changes did he make in the half?
We started off just a little slow, I would say, in the first couple of quarters of a ball game, but we also picked it up as far as going down the road. Because Durkin, he also emphasizes that we just got to play as one. Like, if we facing adversity, the biggest thing we have to do is come together. So that's always been a plus, and he always preaches that.
What's your mindset going into the SEC opener this weekend?
It's for me, it's kill to be killed. So I feel like as a former Sun Belt player coming to SEC was a big role, and also facing my first SEC opponent, I feel like it's kill to be killed. So it's either we're gonna lay down or we're gonna step up to the challenge, and I feel like we will.
Did you ever play Arkansas when you were at Arkansas State?
No, we didn't.
Did you ever think about them? Or?
We did. I think they have a game scheduled in 2026, so I'll be in tune on that.
Do you care about playing them any more than any other team?
No.
Just whoever's next.
Whoever's next.
Yeah.
Whoever chooses to be on that platform to get killed, so we always up for it.
All right.
If y'all have gotten a chance to look at Arkansas yet, what have you seen from them?
They have a pretty good back so far. They're pretty good up front. The quarterback is very mobile. He likes to scramble a lot, so we're scheming them up pretty well. So I'm sure they're scheming us up too.
Hey, up there on your front line, I mean, y'all and the linebackers, who's the best trash talker out there for you guys? Or who's the first one to get in there and start talking?
Honestly, I'll say Eugene.
Yeah, he's kind of out of it.
Yeah, Eugene.
What do you think of him as always being really positive, though?
That's two sides.
There's two
That's
sides. I had a feeling you were going to say that.
It's
Yeah.
two sides.
Yeah. All right, Key.